So you can imagine a rock that hits it. It didn't break through.
Welcome to my channel, guys. I can rap. Today we're doing a little bit different of recording. Actually today, 8 in the morning, we're taking 2 days of PPF rap classes. Let's see how it goes. Let's try something different. Never done PPF, so I'll catch you guys later and I'll explain you more inside the class. Today we're taking PPF classes to 9 to 5. After that we should receive the certificate. Everything is gonna be happening in Staten Island. So now from Long Island in the morning without a traffic, like a 45-minute drive with tolls through the bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna start driving that way, grab some coffee, put a gas, and I'll see you guys probably there. Oh, hey there again. If you wonder, I don't know if you wonder or not, what's going on. This is PPF classes, completely separate for the vinyl classes I take, located in New Jersey. Class goes Monday to Wednesday, 6 to 9. It's the nighttime classes, so really convenient. So because I have a daytime job, there's the reason that I took that. So it's about, I think, 10 weeks. I think it's 120 hours of practicing and learning. And this PPF class, paint protection film, is going to be located in Staten Island. Completely different style, different thing that I want to learn, except the vinyl wrapping. On my way to that shop, that everything is going to be happening like 10 minutes from the place, a little late. I think that should be fine. After parking my car, I met 6 other guys from the group, all here to become a PPF installer. We started with a tour around the shop first. Sorry I don't have a footage, came a little late, set up everything later. And after we received some tools like a squeegee, tool belt, t-shirt and a knife, but I will come back for those later, broski. Now meet Neil, the owner and expert trainer who's guiding us through this journey. Honestly, I'm lucky to learn from someone with so much experience, man. Let's talk tools. First up, squeegee. This TPU rubber squeegee for the PPF come in 3 types: hard, medium and soft. You can see here. The typical common colors like black, red and blue, though can vary by brand. Today we're working with the black squeegee from the metal restyling. We know one, for my beginner opinion, black one, it was a little too hard. You couldn't really squeegee like where's the handle at, you couldn't like go through there really in one motion, so the water goes out. I would prefer like, and I would say the medium, the red color ones would be the best to do the curves and stuff like that. Then there's a knife. My advice, always go for the best. Today we're using OLFA knives and blades, perfect for work like a PPF installation. What you need to know about PPF: paint protection film is a clear layer that shields your car from the scratches, rock chips and UV damage. It's basically a second skin for your ride. But here's the thing, just like a window tinting, PPF requires a wet installation. For this you will need 3 different solutions. First, tag solution, 20% alcohol and 20% water. Next, soapy water to keep things flexible during installation. And finally, clean, warm water to rinse and finish. With the right tools, technique and those solutions, you will get a flawless, long-lasting result. Most critical step, surface spray. After a good hand car wash, we move on the cleaning process using either a clay bar treatment or clay pad, as we see here. Neil recommends the clay pad because it's more durable, reusable and delivers the same results as a clay bar. He is also using this specific type of squeegee to clean out the surface, ensuring it's flawless before we apply the filler. Now we're gonna talk about the PPF installation to the hood. For this training we're using Hexis Clear PPF, which is good for perfect draining. Broski, watch as Neil handles the hood section. He's showing us how to glass the film, which is the same technique as the glassing a vinyl wrap. We're using part of the car to anchor the film, so we can place it perfectly before we start squeegeeing it. One tool we will be using is the steamer, which helps to reactivate the film and makes it more flexible, giving us a perfect stretch. Once we ensure the alignment is good, we begin pushing out the water. We start with our hands to smooth out the film, and then we use the squeegee to push out the water from the middle to the outside. We start trimming. It's all about getting it perfectly aligned and making sure there is no air or water under the film. Now we are getting hands-on with the practice, starting with the fender. This fender was pre-cut using Santex software. You can do two types of installation, pre-cut or bulk. To be honest, this was a pretty easy fender. Over here, working on a front bumper, meet Mark, owner of the Elite Auto Style in New Jersey. 3 years ago, Mark completed the same training school I'm taking now, and today he is here to learn more about PPF and add it to his shop as an option. While we practice, Neil stops by to give us some tips and tricks, to share his knowledge, his experience. He's been there in the business for 10 years, so he knows a lot. I also pay close attention to what Neil explains to Mark about installing PPF on the bumpers. For me, bumpers are the hardest to wrap. Whenever it's vinyl or PPF, I believe bumpers might be even more difficult sometimes, because the film sometimes just won't stick or water gets trapped in a certain spots. That's when tools like a mini blower can make all difference. You blow out the air, use the steamer, pretty much reset it, everything, and do it again. Sometimes it doesn't work from the first time. You just have to pay attention and keep doing it until you make it done. Is only thing you can do. Mark is a super cool guy. We had an awesome vibe. Just like me, he loves cars. He even invited us to his shop for a tour. Mentioned he would share some advice for roof starlight installation. There you go, we're gonna learn something new. After we wrapped the fender, I moved on to the back door. This piece, as you can see, I'm doing as a bulk installation. Here's a pro tip from Sanja. On vertical parts of the car, always tag the top first. The reason is to ensure nothing gets between the car and the film while you're working, especially for the used cars. Sanja is an experienced trainer and employee of the shop, and he is full of great advices. At the end of this video, I will show you what Sanjar made me do to fix my knife holding technique and to keep knife pressure even. Stay tuned! Now we are working on the hood, using everything we learned so far, plus some help from Neil. Not gonna lie, it came out pretty good, but the most important part is a clean cut. Or some call it a score, correct me if I'm wrong. But the point is, with the PPF, you will be doing a lot of flash cuts. These cuts may ride on the body line to keep the film looking seamless and professional. As I promised BROSKIY, here's how I practice my knife pressure. On a window, we first apply black vinyl. On the top of that, we apply PPF. After some quick instructions, I got started. The challenge: cut the PPF without the cutting vinyl. Yeah, the lines have to be straight and right next to each other. Took me some time, but I finally got the hang of it. While I'm practicing my cuts, let me talk to you about our plans, BROSKIY. So not to make this video too long, I'll show you my certificate in the next one. It's already waiting for you at my place. But for now, BROSKIY, I think it's time we call it a day. And what a 2 days it's been. Thanks for hanging out and learning with me. If you had even a half as much as fun I did, smash that like button and let me know. And hey, I know, you hate to hear it, I have to say it, don't stop there. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out what's coming next. Speaking of what's coming next, in the next video, I'll be sharing my honest thoughts. Was it all worth it or not? Those PPF classes, believe me, you won't want to miss it. Got questions, thoughts, or even some tips? hit me up in the comments. I read every single one because this is journey. It's all about us. Until next time, broski. And I was saying, in the end, it all comes down to the patient, practice, and finish. PPF.